हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
ब्रह्मा बाप से दिल का प्यार है, ब्रह्मा बाप का भी बच्चों से अति स्नेह है। सदा एक एक बच्चे को इमर्ज कर विशेष सम्मान बनने की सखाश देते रहते हैं। जैसे पास्ट जीवन में एक एक रतन को देखते, हर एक रतन के मूल्य को जानते, विशेष कार्य में लगाते, ऐसे अभी भी एक एक रतन को विशेष रूप से विशिष्टता को कार्य में लगाने का सदा संकल्प देता रहता और हर एक की विशेषता की वाह गाते रहते। वाह मेरा अमूल्य रतन। कई बच्चे सोचते हैं कि ब्रह्मा बाप वतन में क्या करते हैं, हम तो यहाँ सेवा करते रहते हैं और ब्रह्मा बाप वहाँ वतन में क्या करते हैं। लेकिन बाप कहती है जैसे साकार रूप में सदा बच्चों के साथ रहे, ऐसे वतन में भी रहते, बच्चों के साथ ही रहते हैं, अकेले नहीं रहते। बच्चों के बिना बाप को भी मजा नहीं आता। जैसे बच्चों को बाप के बिना कुछ सूझता नहीं, ऐसे बाप को भी बच्चों के बिना और कुछ नहीं सूझता। अकेले नहीं रहते, साथ में रहते। साकार में तो साथ का अनुभव साकार रूप में थोड़े बच्चे कर सकते थे, अब तो अव्यक्त रूप में हर बच्चे के साथ जिस समय चाहे जब चाहे साथ निभाते रहते। जैसे चित्रों में दिखाते हैं ना, एक एक गोपी के साथ उन्होंने कृष्ण को दिखा दिया। लेकिन ये इस समय का गायन है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी और ही खींचे। आपकी ओर ही खींचे रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Have faith and be carefree. The intellects of those who constantly always stay in a double light stage have faith and are carefree. They will be in the flying stage. The flying stage means the highest on high stage. The feet of their intellects will not be on the ground. Above the ground means being beyond any consciousness of the body. Those who stay constantly above the ground of body consciousness are angels. All souls who come into contact with such souls will experience coolness and peace even in a short time. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today is day 24. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic: have faith and be carefree. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Baba says every child is valuable jewel. So Baba takes care and look at the specialities of everyone. Sometimes we plan, we have a task, we have a program. Everyone is given different assignments, right? But how do we make everyone feel that you are also valuable? Not because temporarily you're playing part or doing something. As Baba is making everyone feel invaluable. And Baba said, Baba looks at the specialities of everyone. True love in Brahmin life, the support which everyone feels, if we look at each one as a very valuable Baba's jewel. And everyone has specialties, everyone. There are some roles and the tasks which seems more prominent. They are more visible. But every Baba's soul, Baba's child, play a very important part. While listening to Avyakt Bab Dada, what I was thinking that what we could inculcate in our life to have our drishti towards every Baba's child as a very valuable and we could say Vaha to everyone, not Vaha to just few. And sometimes it does happen, right? But we could again make our dharana, take it from Baba, so that from our heart there is lot of love, respect, and the value for everyone. But also, as much what Baba does, if we do, we will remain double light, right? Whether it's happiness from my own self or from others. Maybe there are some, they are thinking differently for us. But we want to be double light means everyone also has to be light. Now, how can that happen? So when I adopt certain awareness from Baba, we play Avyakt Babdada's versions from 1972, because we started to revise from 1969, from month of January last year. That is one, but also the Murli which we read on Sunday, little part of that is played every evening for revision. So why we revise it? Because sometimes you don't remember whole Murli. So a little bit we play every day. And so whatever Baba says, I have to make it my dharana, my attitude, my drishti. And that improvement in us becoming like Baba, so that everyone has a thought and the feeling, oh, this one is becoming like Baba. If we don't get certificate here, then we won't get it, right? So we have to get certificate from the family also. So Baba is saying that have faith, which we all have, right? Is there anyone here who doesn't have faith? Everyone has, and 100%, right? But then are we carefree 100%? There will be percentage, right? Sometimes we become little concerned, little worried. We are not constantly carefree. So we have to check our faith, right? Where my faith is lacking. Which aspect I believe Baba, but still I don't. So each word Baba says, if I have faith, then you have to trust it 100%, right? But we still have very subtly certain questions. Why, how, what, when. So it's a very matching thing. Have faith and be carefree. The intellects of those who constantly always stay in double eye stage are carefree, have faith, and are carefree. And that means very stable, very stable. They will be in the flying stage. Within a minute, whatever past is past, let's go, let's move. That is why angelic stage is flying stage. If you are a bird, you can fly. But your claws can get stuck anywhere, right? So that is why they will be in the flying stage. That means you are angel. The flying stage means highest on high state. The feet of their intellects will not be in the ground. You have seen, they say, peacock is so beautiful, but look at the feet of the peacock. They're very, very ugly. But also they could get stuck, you know. If you watch the birds, anyone, little, big. So it's not flying only, but like an angel, means not get stuck anywhere. Flying stage means highest on high stage. The feet of their intellects will not be on the ground. That means they don't get stuck anywhere. Above the ground means going beyond any consciousness of the body. I and mind, right? Those who stay constantly above the ground of the body consciousness are angels. All souls who come into contact with such souls will experience coolness and peace even in short time. Because whenever Baba says body consciousness, full of the body, I really kind of start thinking what Baba means. What is happening shouldn't be happening. And that means I'm becoming soul conscious. Most of us for so many years had been practicing soul consciousness. But as soon as Baba mentions be above, be free from body consciousness, then I thought it must be circumstances, right? Because there are various, every moment is different, right? And circumstances are in this world, right? So how much they bring us up and down. Sometimes we feel very high, sometimes low. It's the full body conscious, right? So it's not body conscious in a way of, appearance and attraction, but this is more connected with the ground. That means physical world. An angel will, okay, go above. It shouldn't waste our time, no? Past is past, it happened. What is next now? This will keep us double light and also carefree. We will be carefree also. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister Mohini.
Om Shanti.
It's good to see you. I don't think I've seen you since last Sunday on Baba's Day. And so I want to ask you actually three kind of questions, and let me hope we have the time because they're actually broad questions. The first question is coming from this whole thing of soul consciousness. You were talking about soul consciousness. And sometimes when we practice in soul consciousness, we think we are soul conscious in a pure sense. But could it be that while we're practicing soul consciousness, some of the deeper things in the chit and in the sanskaras connected to past belief systems and past could emerge and influence that soul consciousness? And even though I think and I feel I'm operating from soul consciousness, I'm actually operating from a consciousness that's still very subtly connected to, for instance, bhakti, or connected to a culture, or connected to values that I inculcated from a country. And it could create inside of me a false sense of soul consciousness. Is that possible?
That is why, see, as much I practice soul consciousness, that is becoming consciousness now. We remove the word soul. Now, let's say I have accumulated 40% or 80 or whatever percentage of the consciousness from the practice, not using word soul now. So my consciousness now is 80% soul conscious, but still there are lot of, as you mentioned, the sanskars could be from the past, from somewhere. And when they are there, they come up in the form of thoughts and words and actions. Or so body consciousness really is connected with everything. But some are positive, some are negative, some are wasteful, right? So I think that when I look at Brahma Baba's soul consciousness, it's like he was above everything, you know, and whatever was happening. Now there is a big question that, I mean, let's say in USA we have something as a national celebration, right? So one is those who are born here and they do it. Like big question comes up in India, all over the world about Christmas celebration. And it's not only Christians celebrate, but some other, all the children. In India also, even we do not have much Christmas trees, but everyone is, so they are becoming part of celebration, not connected with religion, right? In the sense of like Diwali, you saw in Guyana, that everyone kind of, or Holi, they will come forward, you know, and they all celebrate. But we will not call it, it's like we live in the Laukic world. So we become the part of national celebrations wherever we are. So some might connect it with culture, some might say it's religion, some might say, but I think the celebration part, which is social part of that religion, in the sense of whether they worship Lakshmi or not, but they light diyas, or they will enjoy fireworks, right? So it's like, I always say that social and spiritual, you know, all custom systems are created, you know, they are social, but some are based on religion. And so I don't know if we call them body consciousness, or it is like wherever we are, we kind of celebrate certain things and not connect it with religion or culture or nation or anything. I don't know if I'm answering your question. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm not directly taking it, but I
What
hope
I'm
that,
hearing you say is that soul consciousness will initially be filtered through those deep belief systems that we have within us, connected to festivals and connected to celebrations that we have had in the past. But the more soul conscious we become, there are two levels here. One is those festivals and celebrations are connected to body consciousness, all right, because they limit us, a religion, a culture, etc. But the more soul conscious we become, in other words, lighting that candle or lighting that diya, we are seeing it more from a spiritual and universal context. And the more I'm able to do that, it's the more I know I'm moving out of the limitations, even though I'm celebrating that festival, but I'm seeing it more from a universal perspective. That's what I'm hearing you say. Is that what you say?
yeah, because I won't call it celebrating as body consciousness, you know. I will say that, no, because soul is in the body, right? So there are certain things like food. Now, you will be surprised that recently Sister Nalli was sharing her experience. Was 16, went to Madhuban, Baba invited her. So she had chapati, which was like Sindhi chapati, like you all make your paratha. So after eating, Baba called her, child, did you eat Brahma Bhojan? But she was young, so Baba wanted to know. Baba, food was good, but chapati was, can we make chapati like Gujarati chapati, very thin and pop up? And so Baba called somebody in the kitchen, learn from this one and start making Gujarati chapati. So after that, they make Gujarati chapati. You know, when Gujaratis start going, they always like curry in the evening and chach during day. So Baba says, oh, Baba also want to drink chach because they shouldn't feel it's for them. And Baba also like curry. So you know that wherever they go, even in Madhuban, they have dal and they have curry because it has become like, even we have make curry here every day. So I'm just saying it that, but should we call the taste and everything as body conscious, or because soul is in the body? So naturally certain things, soul adopts it. Taste could be body conscious, but also in soul conscious, you want to eat something, not because of the pull, but body requires some food, some kind of food. And you can't just eat anything. And so what I'm saying, that certain things which we do, whether it is celebrations or some of the custom systems, are definitely based on like wherever you are born in. So I don't know if body conscious in the sense of 5 vices, right? So which vice you will put in that? I will just say that there are certain things which we do because soul is in the body. And they're not negative, but they are, as you're saying, some people understand universal context and some don't, but still they celebrate.
Well, okay. So let me connect what you're saying to Baba's Murli on Sunday when he used this term Vairag. And it was translated as disinterest, but I don't think Vairag is disinterest, as you were saying. There is a certain element of interest when the soul is using its body, whether to eat, whether to celebrate, whether to participate in things. So how does that fit into Vairag? And I just want to read to you something that I was looking at this word Vairag and I was churning on it. And then I came up with a definition which I feel matches what Baba is saying. And so the translation is not Vairag, meaning disinterest, but Vairag meaning a sense of detachment. And the description that was given to it was true Vairag means detachment or letting go of everything that belongs to the materialistic world, including attachment to material things, emotions, thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. So that's how they describe this word Vairag. They didn't say disinterest, but a letting go and a detachment. Now, how does this fit within being soul conscious and using through the body, the material worlds? Because we still need to, even though to be detached and letting go, we still, as you say, need to engage with them and to a certain extent, be interested in them.
I think that to be free from desires, that means when you are detached, you don't have desire, right? So when there are desires, in desires, there is no vairagya. When there is vairagya, then you need it. What are your needs? Whatever are your necessities, you fulfill all that. But there is not constantly desire. And so Vairagya really means, oh, now I don't want. No, we are talking even about food sometimes. You like something, the way you like, that day doesn't get cooked same way. So you say, oh, it's okay, now I don't want it. It's like you got Vairagya from there. So sometimes Vairagya comes when you're not satisfied or you don't get anything. Baba calls it temporary Vairagya, like someone leaves body, and when you go to cremation and you are there and you say, well, look, what is this? It's a temporary life, is it? But by the time you come home, then again. So see, Brahma Baba lived a very, very decent life. He was in soul consciousness, but he maintained his health of body. So he went for walk. The food, whatever he ate, uh, it was good for his health. And everything what he did was in soul consciousness, but also very much of dignity, very much of respecting body also. I'm just saying it that you all seen a picture of drumstick, right? Because he used to, all daddies before lunch, they will eat about 5, 6 of them. Every day we used to eat drumstick. But there are some people, they don't like it because we don't like something to take it in the mouth and bring it out, and whatever reason. So desires are something I feel when you are Vairagi, but some Vairagi like sadhus, and today we were talking about, I shouldn't mention it, but some of the religions where they don't bathe, they don't use toilet, they don't, they eat, it's like, but then that's also not respect to the body, no? It's the body is from 5 elements, and body is a very, I feel that it has been given to us by nature, by God. So respecting body, whether it is, so Vairagya, some people think is, you don't know what you're eating, you don't know what your hairstyle in the sense of, they make these days sadhus have very, very long hair, and so because they have Vairagya, but so that is why people are confused with Brahma Kumaris, what kind of Vairagya they have. They like cultural program, they like good food, they like samosa, gulab jamun and chips and ice cream. So, but then Baba still say it is Vairagya because, in the sense if you don't get it, you don't crave for it. But you still enjoy it.
So I think this is a very interesting topic, Sis Mohini. Maybe you could take up with the class, because I think it's very fascinating. The practice of soul consciousness, the respect of the body, and the vairagya in between the two. Because Baba talked about the subtle threads, and the subtle threads are the threads of desires. So what kind of desires would then emerge these things from the soul that would be considered obstacles in the Vairag that we're supposed to have as yogis? Even Brahma Kumaris, Raj yogis need Vairag because there are certain benefits that we derive from having that Vairag.
Not only benefit, but if we don't have a lot of obstacles in our spiritual journey, whether it is remembrance or becoming victorious, so we definitely need, and it has to be understood. But again, as I said, that I'm not only soul, I'm soul and body now. So I'm Jivatma, I'm not only Atma. So how do Jivatma see Vairagya? And not only soul consciousness, but soul in the body, So when soul is in the body, it's not like Paramdham stage. It is more subtle region. You can reach up to there. That how you become angelic in the sense you're doing everything what body requires, but there is no attachment, as you said. Yeah, definitely. It's a good topic and very, very deep, and we all do need some unlimited distress, and one from your own nature sometime.
Right, right. Just one benefit that I found very interesting with the practice of the Vairag is that the less you are attached to things, the more the mind remains uncluttered with unnecessary thoughts and feelings. And like what Baba was saying today, you don't worry about things of what will happen, even though you may have the responsibility. So isn't Vairag also connected, those subtle desires that we have to fix things, to have a certain outcome, to measure success? When we let go of those subtle threads, then we are uncluttered minds, uncluttered hearts. We see things clearer. Are those some of the benefits of that Vairag that Baba is talking about?
But when Baba says success is your birthright, now we always think that I should be successful because that's my birthright. But there could also be vairagya and success, you know. You don't have to have attachment to be successful. You know, of course, it's a very subtle aspect. We will talk more about it one day, yeah?
Okay, and just an easy, quick answer question. Someone asked me to ask you. Baba says the drama is accurate and the drama is beneficial. He never said the drama was perfect. What's your take on that?
I think that word accurate is almost like for perfect, you know. And one time somebody asked Pama, give a very good answer. I mean, there are so many things could be better. And why drama has to repeat, you know, it can be better and better. And Mama said, no, drama is perfect. That means there is nothing lacking or there is any mistake that drama need to change because everything is so perfect and accurate. So Mama always used to explain us that why drama repeats. Some say, but you know, if it can be corrected, it can be better. And Mama said, no, it won't, because it's karmas and the way it is perfect and accurate. So of course, Baba we don't say it, but Mama used to explain us that it's only because it is perfect that it repeats, you know.
Right.
If there was something missing, it won't repeat.
Right. So you could say it's perfect timing to that which has to be accurately repeated. Yeah. So the perfection may not be in what is being repeated, but the perfection is in the perfect timing of what is being repeated.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Sister Mohini, but I hope you take up this subject on Vairag, soul consciousness, and the respect to the body. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, good night. Om Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको। श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों,
संबंध है, स्नेह है, प्यार है, बैठे हुए हैं प्यार में, इसमें थकावट की क्या बात है। एक छोटा बच्चा है, वो माँ की गोद में आके माँ से चिपट जाता है, वो चिपटा हुआ है, उसको तकलीफ तब है जब आप उसको हटाओगे वहां से। वो तो उसको प्राप्ति हो रही है, माँ की गोद से चिपटा हुआ है, उसको प्राप्ति हो रही है ना। ही इज गेटिंग समथिंग, उसको प्रोटेक्शन है, उसको स्नेह है, उसको अपनापन है, उसको अनुभूति है। इसलिए वो अलग नहीं होना चाहता है। उसको तकलीफ है क्या कोई, या क्या थकावट हो गई, आधा घंटा चिपटे हुआ था, थकावट हो गई है? नो, योग ये चीज है, साइलेंस ये चीज है, अनुभूति ये चीज है। अनुभूति में थकावट नहीं है। अनुभूति नहीं है। स्कूटर जब चल जाए और आप ड्राइव करने लग जाओ तब सुख है, मगर स्कूटर चल नहीं रहा है, आप किक मार रहे हो तो तकलीफ है। यहां कई किक मारते रहते हैं योग में, योग तो लगा ही नहीं, थकावट इसलिए है। योग में थकावट नहीं है, पर योग लग नहीं रहा है, इसलिए उनको कठिनाई आ रही है। दूसरे थॉट्स आ रहे हैं, उनको भगा रहे हैं। योग में बैठते हैं, योग में दूसरे दूसरे थॉट्स आते हैं। इसलिए बाबा ने मुरली के में कहा, बच्चे योग नहीं युद्ध कर रहे हैं। जो युद्ध कर रहे हैं उनको थकावट है। थकावट युद्ध में है, मिलन में नहीं है। ढूंढने में थकावट है। आपका कनेक्शन मिल जाए फिर आनंद है, मगर आप डायल कर रहे हैं इसलिए थकावट है। इसलिए योग तो मिलन है ना, अनुभूति है, अनुभूति है। शांति जो है, साइलेंस जो है, ये पावर। इसलिए पावर तब बनती है जब अनुभूति की स्टेज में हम आते हैं, अनुभव होने लगता है। स्टिलनेस एंड स्टेबल, अंदर जैसे ये स्टेज है। इसलिए वो अनुभव अंदर, और वो आता है अभ्यास से। उसमें कोई टेक्निक नहीं है। हाँ, कुछ थोड़ी सी कई ऐसी चीजें हैं जिनका ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, जिसको हम परहेज कहते हैं। हेल्थ के लिए भी परहेज होता है, क्योंकि ये लिंक है विद द सुप्रीम। शांति उससे मिलती है, लिंक से मन शांत हो जाता है। शांत क्यों होता है? क्योंकि प्राप्ति हो रही है और उसको नहीं चाहिए कुछ ना। जब अंदर चाहिए तो अशांत है, लिटिल बिट। जब नहीं चाहिए, पाना था सो पा लिया, अब काम क्या बाकी रहा। जब मैं उससे लिंक हो जाता हूं, ऐसे मुझे क्या चाहिए, विद द सुप्रीम आई एम लिंक्ड, मुझे क्या चाहिए, क्या चाहिए मुझे। व्यक्ति, वस्तु, पदार्थ ये चीज प्रभाव नहीं कर सकते। अगर ये करते हैं तो मैं डिलिंक हूं, लिंक नहीं हूं, मेरा उसके साथ जुड़ा हुआ नहीं हूं। जो मुझे मिलना मिलेगा ही, जो मेरे भाग्य में है दुनिया की कोई ताकत काट नहीं सकती, जो भाग्य में नहीं है दुनिया की कोई ताकत दे नहीं सकती। कितना केयर फ्री हम हैं। हाँ, पुरुषार्थ है, वो हम करना है हमें। पुरुषार्थ अलग चीज है। हम खाली थोड़ा बैठेंगे, खाना भी आएगा तो खाने का, खाना तो खाना पड़ेगा ना, वो अलग चीज है। जो आवश्यक है वो चीज मिलेगी ना, क्यों नहीं मिलेगी। मगर अंदर में उससे लेना, उससे लिंक होना, ये साइलेंस में ना, सुप्रीम से लिंक जब आत्मा होती है तब उसमें रियल स्टेबिलिटी आती है, मन शांत।
शिक्षाएं वो तेरी
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is another Thursday where wonderful day again. So tomorrow Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then whole day, but we will continue in the evening 5 to 5:15. We will have 2 breakout rooms for children and youth for Murli. And but we'll continue with the Hindi series and then Bhog offering. So anyone who would like to offer Bhog, you can send your request to our Avyakti Parivar number 516-717-9171. Then English series and Avyakti Journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 16th of June, 1972. To be cheerful is a special sanskar of Brahmin life. If you stabilize yourself in the position of an almighty authority, could those devilish or wasteful sanskars have the courage to come in front of you? Why do you come down from your position? The real sanskar of the confluence age is in those who constantly receive and give knowledge. They constantly have knowledge in their awareness, and they remain constantly cheerful. The special sanskar of Brahmin life is that of remaining cheerful. So why do you become distant from that? Do you ever renounce something that is your own? This is your possession of the confluence age, whereas the effects belong to Maya. You have taken those by keeping bad company. Your own possessions are divine virtues. You let go of your own possessions. Do you not know how to look after them? Do you know how to look after your home? You know how to look after all the limited things, the home, the children, and so on. So do you not know how to look after the unlimited things? Have you completely turned your back on limited things, or do you still have a few of them left? Just as Sita turns her back on Ravan, in the same way, have you turned your back on limited things? Later, you will not go in front of them, will you? In that case, you would go back and say, what can we do? At the present, because of being in the unlimited home, you have unlimited intoxication. However, afterwards, when you go into the limited home, will you have limited intoxication? The zeal you have now will not become limited afterwards, will it? There will not be any difference to the unlimited zeal you have now, will there? Have you said farewell to the limited? Or will you even now offer it some hospitality? You should understand what this alokik birth is for. Is it for limited task? Why have you taken an alokik birth? What have you accomplished if you do not carry out the task for which you have taken the alokik birth. You say to people that if they do not have the introduction of the Father while being his children, then how can they be his children? In the same way, ask yourself, have you become the unlimited children of the unlimited Father? Do you accept this? Do you recognize this? In that case, if you do not engage yourself in the unlimited task, then what is your alokik birth for? What is the benefit if, having taken an alokik birth, you engage yourself in worldly tasks? Understand the importance of your birth and the time. Only then will you perform an elevated task. Do not become like gas balloons. They expand very well and fly high too, but only for a temporary period. So, you are not such gas balloons, are you? Acha, Om Shanti.
खुशियों की सुंदर झील में जीवन कमल मुस्काएगा। सब सौंप दो प्यारे प्रभु को। उसकी अमानत है, अपनी समझ लेना अमानत में खयानत है जो भी तेरे पास सब उसकी अमानत है, अपनी समझ लेना अमानत में खयानत हो जाएगा कल्याण करता चल तेरा खुद ही भला हो जाएगा। आजाद हो पिंजरे से पंछी फिर निकल उड़ जाएगा। सब सौंप दो प्यारे प्रभु को सब सरल हो जाएगा। सब सौंप दो प्यारे प्रभु को सब सरल हो जाएगा। खुशियों की सुंदर झील में जीवन कमल मुस्काएगा। सब सौंप दो प्यारे प्रभु को।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.